Hey there, everybody. We are game three of a four-game series in San Francisco at Candlestick Park, circa 1979. It's the New York Mets against the San Francisco Giants. On the mound for the Mets is Craig Swan, and he's pitching a five-hitter. It's 5-1 Mets right now. And he's going to be facing Jay Tamargo, Roger Metzger, and Rob Andrews in the bottom half of the seventh inning. Score is 5-1. Mets are up. And let's try to get through this inning. 1, 2, 3. The Mets are looking for their sixth win of the season. Don't know if that's going to happen, but we're going to try. But no promises. All right, here goes. We just rolled. We rolled an 8. That's tough on Craig Swan against Tamargo. And then we're going to roll a 34. A tough 34 is a strikeout. Roger Metzger, the batter, he's a switch hitter, batting lefty against Swan. It's a 5 in play. In play 74. In play 74, and that's going to be outrange. That's going to be fly ball. Mazzilli, center field. 2 down. 5-1 Mets. Seventh inning, bottom of the seventh. Craig Swan on the mound. Rob Andrews. It's a 7. That's a tough 95, and that's going to be an outrange fly ball. Henderson, left field. 3 up, 3 down. Now Phil Nastu's given up 5 runs, so more than 3. So he's a fatigue pitcher, and he had a 4 ERA, so he's going to be 0 to 4 or more, and 5 to 0 to 5. Okay, so that's Nastu. We haven't pulled Nastu. Just didn't. I mean, he gave up his runs in the first 3 innings, and after that, he settled down and pitched a heck of a ball game. So we haven't had to go to the bullpen, and we just kind of left him in there. So it's 5-1. Nothing's been happening, but if the Mets start beating on him a little bit, then we'll pull him. And it's Mazzilli, Lee Mazzilli. He's 2 for 3 on the day. He's got 2 singles. And it's a 7. That's wheelhouse. Wheelhouse for Mazzilli is an 88 against a lefty. That's going to be outrange. Grounded to short. Metzger to first. 1 away. Steve Henderson. I know I'm kind of 7. And that's wheelhouse again. Wheelhouse 46 against a lefty. 46 is going to be a single. Henderson on at first. Now, Henderson may try to steal. Henderson is a 4B. So it's a 7. Does not. 7 is going to be wheelhouse for the 3rd consecutive batter. And now it's Willie Montanez, 1 to 11. That's a 95. That's way out of range. That's a fly ball right field. 2 away. And it's John Stearns. And that's a 5 in play. In play 76. In play 76 against a lefty is a fly ball center field. All right. So Nastu is the batter. And we're going to have a pinch hitter. It's going to be Willie McCovey. So McCovey bats against Swan here in the, hold on a second, I'm in a different screen. Just want to make sure. Here in the bottom of the 8th, it's Willie McCovey in the bottom of the 8th against Craig Swan. The score is 5-1 Mets. That's a snake eyes wheelhouse. Now McCovey's 1 to 40, and that ball's out of here, and that's a 63. That's going to be outrange. Grounded to short. Taveras to his left. Spins. 1 away. Bill North. North is 1 for 3 on the day. There's no back end. All right. 6. That's in play 37. In play 37. That's an out. Grounded it back to Swan. Swan feels his position. Flips to Montanez. 2 away. In play 70. And that's a ground that is short. Taveras again charges it. Throws on the run. Gets Whitfield. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the top of the 9th. Mets. We need to have a new pitcher for the Giants. I mean, Dave Roberts. You know what? Let's go righties. I hear the Green Acres theme in the background. Green Acres theme in the background. We're going to bring in Tom Griffin. So Griffin's coming in. And Tom Griffin's going to bat 9th. The pitch from Griffin to Joel Youngblood, who's 3 for 3 on the day. That's an 8. That's tough. A tough 56. A tough 56 against a right-hander. That's right out of range. He just missed his 4th hit of the day. It's a fly ball right. And Clark puts it away. Doug Flynn, who's 0 for 3. An 11 defense, a 23, a defense 23, and that's going to be error second base. Andrews at second is an E1, so he's a terrible fielder, and we rolled a 23, so that's going to be an error for sure. Let's see how many bases that is. Error second base, that's going to be a 1 base error, so he basically boots it. E4. Rob Andrews with the error. So Flynn is on at first. And now it's Swan. Swan's going to bunt. And Swan is a C bunter. We're going to pull a card for the bunt. C. It's a successful sacrifice to third base. So it's going to be an out sacrifice bunt. 5-3. Runner advances. Swan with a successful sacrifice. And now it's Frank Taveras against Tom Griffin. That's a 7. That's tough. A tough 90. 96. It's going to be a fly ball lifted to Terry Whitfield. And left. Puts it away. And we go to bottom of the 9th inning. We got action in the Mets bullpen. Action in the Mets bullpen, but Swan is coming back out. Swan had 10 complete games, so I think this was one of his top seasons. He had a 3.29 ERA with 14-13 record with a losing team. That's a wheelhouse to Jack Clark, a 94. It's going to be outrange. Fly ball, deep left field. Back goes Henderson to the track and makes the catch, 1 away. That's in play, and that's a 22, and in play 22 is a single, line single for Darrell Evans. So Evans on at first. 6, in play 32, and an in play 32 this time is going to be outrange, and that's going to be a line drive caught by the shortstop. Taveras snatches it. And 2 outs now. Mets are leading 5-1. Bottom of the 9th. Craig Swan going for a complete game. It's 5-1. 11. Patient 33. A patient 33 on Tamargo. Switch hitter batting left with Evans on at first. A 33 is going to be a double. And Evans, let's see what the card says. Card says double, runner advances 2 bases, but let's see what his speed rating is. Let's see what Darrell Evans' speed rating is, and Evans is a 5, so he's going to hold up. They're going to hold him up at third. So it's going to be basically a double, and Evans holds up at third, down 5-1. Why risk it? And now we go to Roger Metzger. We're going to look and see if we have a pinch hitter here who can hit for Metzger, and I think we have Bill Matlock should still be there. Let me check the box score real quick on this game 3. Game 22 for the Mets, game 3 of the 4-game series. And it's going to be, Herndon is in there. Herndon's going to bat. I want Herndon to bat. Larry Herndon's going to come in, 2 outs, second and third, 5-1 Mets, bottom of the 9th. Craig Swan going for the complete game. There is action in the Mets bullpen. 9, that's ballpark. 59, Herndon is a righty, goes up to 55, so that's in play. In play on Herndon, 1-30, and it's a 61. That's outrange. That's a fly ball lifted to right. Youngblood over the line and makes a nice running catch. Game over. Mets win their 6th of the year. Craig Swan gets the victory, and the loss goes to let's see what his name is. Philip Nastu, rookie, just came up from the minors, replacing John Montefusco, who's on the injured reserve. And that's going to be all. So a pretty good game. Mets win their 6th of the year. This is exciting. We have one more game with the San Francisco Giants. And then I'm not sure who else comes after that, but I will tell you. So one more game with the Giants, which I hope to play tonight. One more game with the Giants, then we go to Los Angeles for 4 games. So 4 games in San Francisco, 4 games in Los Angeles, and then 3 games in San Diego, and then we go to Pittsburgh. So this is a pretty long away trip. It's 8, 11, 14 games away, and then we go back to Shea Stadium, the friendly confines of Queens, New York. So that's all. It's Combat Painter signing off. Line scores for the Mets: 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors, 5 left on base. For the Giants, 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error, and 6 left on base. And Combat Painter says adios for afternoon baseball.